সেতু এফসির বিরুদ্ধে প্রথম ম্যাচে জয় দিয়ে আইডব্লিউএল অভিযান শুরু করেছে ইস্টবেঙ্গল মহিলা দল। আগামীকাল গাড়োয়াল এফসির বিরুদ্ধে দ্বিতীয় ম্যাচ খেলতে নামবে অ্যান্থনি অ্যান্ড্রিউজের মেয়েরা। প্রথম ম্যাচে দলের ক্লান্তি গ্রাস করলেও দ্বিতীয় ম্যাচে জয় নিয়ে যথেষ্ট আশাবাদী তিনি। তবে চোট আঘাত এবং ক্লান্তি বেশ কিছুটা চাপে রাখছে ইস্টবেঙ্গল হেড কোচকে। গাড়োয়াল এফসির মুখোমুখি হওয়ার আগে সাংবাদিক সম্মেলনে কি বলছেন তিনি, শুনে নেওয়া যাক তার মুখ থেকেই।
Firstly, Merry Christmas. Thank you for all the wishes. Obviously, playing against Setu, a different, complete setup, defending their life, it was very difficult for us also to break the defensive unit. However, sticking to more into the attacking side and Soumya getting that crucial goal, credit goes to her individual brilliance there, finishing there. Sulanjana perfect layoff, Lepcha contributing that cross. Um Happy for the 3 win. After, like you said, that it was not an easy travel for us and to play that first game. However, now with Garwal, I've been seeing them from last 2 or 3 years. Last season, I was witnessing them in Goa when they crowned champion from the second division IWL. All these players have been there with them from a long period of time. A lot of players have been part of the national setup, playing together. Educate, like, all the educations and everything being for them is been together from not only from this season but from a couple of seasons. Obviously, they are very technically sounded team, and when you are with one another for a longer period of time, obviously you understand every player's movement, and that's how you have been seen them. We know that they are a very good side, and that's how they have also won 2 games back to back, which makes them to sit on top of the table. We will focus on ourselves because we are still recovering, and we want to improve on ourselves, and we will see what best we can deliver on the pitch tomorrow. However, we will be very tactically sound in terms of getting past through the defensive unit. Obviously, Soumya is one of the brightest talent what we have in our country. Knowing her for so many years, she have always been very hardworking, whether it's off the pitch or on the pitch. However, Soumya has been very lucky that she got a lot of rest as well. Not hesitating to say that because she missed 2 games before she played the final game. Obviously that showed because she was running up and down in the last game because she got a good rest as well. Key factor, obviously, every player whoever contributing or any player who starts, we have some plans for them. Like I said before, that Lepcha started that move from Resti Lepcha, then Sulanjana, and then Soumya finishing. I think it's a team effort, and Soumya individual brilliance. Like I said, we will see what best she can deliver even in future, and we'll keep working hard together. Firstly, I'm very grateful for the club that they understand that we are super tired and they also want to help us. However, AFF not replying to that email or not letting us know, I don't know whether I don't know whether they can change or no. But at this moment, things are the same, and today is the -1, and we are doing that. However, I also believe, irrespective to the result, we have a lot of players who are going to contribute to the national team even in future. And the reason they are doing the league in a very span of 20-25 days and back-to-back games is just because we have in March the AFC. Having said that, if we keep on doing this, repeating this will reflect even in the national team, because at the end of the day, we will not be able to contribute any player to the national setup. This, I think, we have to collectively decide, collectively think. I understand that AFF might have some challenges to host, but at the same time, I also understand that these players will be only players who will be playing for the country. Since all these players have a good game time playing at the top level, obviously all this will matter a lot when they play against a competitive game and fast paced football. So if we think on this on a broader picture, I think they could have taken an action at the earliest. But now the situation is the same. But I'm happy that the club thought about it. See, more than injury, I think we still did not recovered. However, like I said, the team is working behind the team to work on ourselves, because every second day we have something or the other to deal with, but we are doing it. And I hope, like, I believe in the team, behind the team, the medical team who's working, the physios, masseuse, they are working on it. And we will see what best we can deliver on the pitch tomorrow. With Sangeeta's case, Sangeeta have joined the team day before yesterday. However, she haven't trained yet. She's going through a medical assessment. She's going through a fitness assessment. We'll see if she's available for us today to train in the -1, and we'll see. We'll try to help her even to get in the squad. But as things stands, we're still finding a way if Sangeeta can be part of the squad. We are aware of Garwal's strength and weaknesses. Garwal is a very, like you mentioned, that Garwal is a very strong side. More than that, they play as a unit, which is giving them result. They like to fight together, they defend their lives together, they attack together. They have in every transition they have numbers. We have seen them. We have seen both the games. Like I said, I've also seen them playing in IWL too. Very fortunate enough to sit in the stand and watch that game, watch the final games as well. Um, uh, they have a lot of young blood plus experienced players. The foreigners are strengthening the squad. It will not be an easy task for us also to break. However, like I said, we will be focusing on ourselves. We will rectify of what we have done and try to take our chances at the race and at least be a little clinical in front of our goal. That is something which we are looking forward for tomorrow's game. Obviously, it's very, very tough for any, forget about us, it's for any athlete, it's very, very tough to play. At the end of the day, we are humans, we are not robots. Um, uh, Even if we are, like, I mean, physically, mentally, it's very exhausting. And I think we should take this very seriously. Like I said before, that AFC is on in the corner. And all majority of these players will also be part of the national team squad. This will definitely hamper the national team performance as well, because if the injuries keeps on coming and if we keep on loading them, in the future it will be difficult. However, like I said, we are trying to solve this. We are trying to work on these players. We are trying to help them with recovery, managing the game time also, because you cannot keep the players sit out. um, because the momentum is going on. At the same time, we also need to think for a broader picture, and that's what we are thinking. And it should be a collective thing, but again, it's a big task, it's a big challenge for us. And but the situation is this, and we are facing the situation and moving on. Garwal is, like, it's not a unfamiliar face. We have seen them. A lot of players being part of. A lot of players I also know who are part of the Garwal system. They've been part of the national setup also, like this. Like I said before, preparation wise, for us, we will, like I said, we will try to stick on what we are trying to do, what we can do. And like I said, we have already saw their two games playing. Obviously, they might have also seen. They will also come with their own preparation. But we are very confident of what we are going to deliver tomorrow on the pitch. We definitely have a pool of players, but a lot of young players are in the squad, which is under the development process. However, they lack a lot of experiences, and majority of the players are from our local state. We are very patient enough to make them understand or give them experience, at least sitting on the bench and understanding the situation or understanding the players going through in that competitive environment. Obviously, we lack. That's the sad part of all the countries, that the female pool is very, very smaller, and that's why we struggle, and that's why we kept on requesting, or that's why we keep on saying that we need more recovery times, because we have less players in the pool. With Norem has been like around 8 to 9 months now, coming from initial surgery. We have took her to with us in Nepal as well, to help her to get back to fitness, and we are trying that. However, Norem will take a little bit more time to play full fledged, at least for, 45 minutes, because she will take time. It's a lot. She's coming back after 8 to 9 month, but we are helping her. We are trying all our best to introduce her, to give her a little bit more game time, so that even in the second phase we have certain players who can fix into that position and do well. Noram is a very bright talent and a future of our club and of our country. That's why we've been very patient, and we don't want to push her also with again injuries. So we are working like the SNC coaches and physios are working behind her, and the minute the time we comes to know, like, that she will be able to play for us 30 minutes, 40 minutes, we'll try pushing her on that level. But at this moment, we will see how whatever minutes we can give her, just to keep her safe, we will try. To all our fans, it's a humble request. Please come in huge numbers to support these girls. You asked us trophy, you asked us to win. You always said, and we have always tried to deliver, at least from our side. And like you mentioned, that we are trying every possible way in our control, in our capacity, to make our fans happy, to build a system for the female group also. Since tomorrow is the weekend, there should not be any complaint to all the fans. Please come in huge numbers and support these girls. Like I said, you will not, but when you return, you will not return without a smile. We will do everything possible for you to make to give you a good game and to cheer for us. Please, please come in numbers.